Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we're looking at the Marvel Legends series Ghost Rider. This is part of the 85th anniversary, and we do have Ghost Rider with his Hell Cycle. Picked this up at Big Bed Toy Store, retailed for about $50. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this one. So this is Danny Ketch. This is the second Ghost Rider, and I actually have a special guest with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Retro Geek's son and Johnny Blaze.
So we are bringing in the first Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, and Retro Geek's son is going to help me with this review today.
Hey guys.
So stay tuned. We're going to open up our new figure. We're going to do some comparisons with our older Ghost Rider. Check out the motorcycle, all the accessories, articulation, everything. So stay tuned and we're going to get into it. Okay guys, so we're back, and real quick, a Retro Geek son is going to talk about this other Ghost Rider figure that we have.
So this is the Johnny Blaze one, and he's the Marvel Comics figure, and he also has a flame chain, which is right here.
And he came with a few other accessories. Previously I've done a review on this figure, so this is part of the Ghost Rider kind of retro Marvel Legends figures. So we're definitely going to do some comparisons, but we're going to sit Johnny over here to the side so we can check out the new packaging, and then we'll open it up and we'll have Johnny come back in.
Okay.
So we'll sit Johnny over here.
And later we'll show you the accessories.
All right. So here is the packaging. Now it's a really cool window packaging. Okay. So we have our Danny Ketch, which is our second Ghost Rider. He also has a flame chain, which we'll compare to the other one. A couple of hands, the Hell Cycle, the motorcycle, and it does have a stand that it sits on that is in the packaging down at the bottom. So this is the Marvel Legends celebrating 85 years. And there's not much on the sides, but here on the back, we do have kind of a little bio if you want to pause to read that. Couple of glamour shots. It does have removable foot pegs for the motorcycle. The bottom, so the UPC code. Let me bring the camera up real quick. So there is the UPC code, and of course we have all the legal information on the bottom. The side, so we do have a pretty cool picture. Let me kind of back the camera up some so we can see this really cool picture here. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, pretty cool packaging. Pretty awesome figure. So let's go ahead and open him up, get him out of the package, and see what we got. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our Ghost Rider figure open. It's a pretty big packaging. I'm going to do a measurement real quick of the packaging because it is a little big. So we do have a length of about 14 inches, a height of about 9 inches, and a depth of 3 inches. So it is kind of a long packaging. But let's go ahead and get it open. Set that to the side, and we do have our stand there. Set that to the side. Let's go ahead and pop out these. So these are the pieces for the stand, or the stand for the motorcycle. We'll just set those to the side for a minute. Okay, so we have our Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, chain whip, handlebar, feet pegs, extra hands, another flame piece here. Set that to the side. We do have our motorcycle and the front kind of front of the handlebars, the front of the motorcycle. Get that out. The motorcycle. Get our feet pegs, handlebars. Get our chain whip. It's got some tape on it. Hands, they also have tape on them. Okay, and then our Ghost Rider figure. All right, there we go. All right, you want to set that up there for me, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, so here, you want to come in and bring Johnny?
So if you actually notice, they have different chests and different colored legs, and they also have a bit of a difference in their paint jobs. But if you actually look, their chains are swapped, and if you flip them to the back, you know, and you see that there are no handles to the chains for either one. Like, well, actually, he has handles for the chains for Dairy Catch.
Yeah, his chains are a little more detailed.
And Johnny Blaze doesn't have like a handle to his chain like Danny Ketch does.
Well, let's check out our articulation for Danny. Let's sit here. Let's sit Johnny back here just for a minute. So articulation, we do have ball joint on the head. The jaw is movable up and down. Articulation in the arms and the shoulders. Pretty good clicks. We have rotation at the top of the arm. Elbows are double jointed, nice and smooth. Wrists are on a rocker, back and forth. Torso has an ab crunch. Pretty good clicks. Waist, legs are on a ball joint. Top of the thighs on rotation. Knees are double jointed, nice and smooth there. The top of the boot has rotation, and the foot is on a rocker. So pretty similar to the other Marvel Legends figures. Pretty good detailed. I will tell you this, these little spikes are kind of sharp. They're made out of rubber, but they're a little spiky, little pokey. So I do notice, look at this, bud. The heads are different. The Ghost Rider heads are actually different.
Because one has red flame at the back and one has orange flame. And if you also notice, one of them has spikes and one of them doesn't.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I do like the pants.
Yeah.
For the Johnny Blaze one. So that's pretty cool. So articulation aside, let's set these guys back here. They're just kind of chilling. So we do have our motorcycle, so pretty cool. The wheels do rotate. Let's see. We do have, so we've got two different places to put the foot pegs. So we can put it either here in this location or a little further down. So I'm thinking let's try
right there.
Right here. All right, and then our handlebars, of course, go right there. And you can also see here, this is the gas cap that Danny Ketch touches and turns into the Ghost Rider. So that's pretty cool that they illustrated or painted that. So the front piece slides on. There's a little track. So it slides on like that. And the foot peg actually helps keep it from tipping over, kind of like a kickstand. I'll lower it down a little bit. So kind of like that. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. All right. So we also have, let me see the packaging real quick.
Wait, we have to sort tires.
Yeah. I just want to take a quick look. So I'm going to set this right here. So it shows that the flames just kind of sit under the wheel.
Kind of like a stand.
Kind of like a stand, yeah. Or this piece right here can go underneath. And let's see. Oh, okay, so there's a little notch right there. It's kind of hard to see, but that plugs into that. And then you can do that. So you can have it kind of
doing a wheelie.
Doing a wheelie, yeah, absolutely. So that's pretty cool. So.
And we're gonna try both Ghost Riders on the motorcycle.
We are. So let's look at some of the accessories. Let's look at the different hands. So I've got the hands for Danny Ketch and his whip. So this is Danny Ketch's whip, second Ghost Rider. And then this is the first Johnny Blaze. So it's the same, but the Johnny Blaze whip actually has a chrome paint job, whereas the Danny Ketch one does not. So I'll try to make that out. And then as far as the hands go, so we have a fist, closed fist, and we have a open kind of grabbing hand. Okay.
And for Johnny Blaze, we have a skeleton hand, which he's actually wearing his glove hands to cover it up.
So these are the Johnny Blaze hands. Now, he had skeleton hands.
Yeah,
and I went over more of these in detail in my previous video with just him.
And these go on his arm, these little flame things.
So these were the flame effects that came with the Johnny Blaze figure, which I'm pretty sure, you know, you can use them for the Danny Ketch one. So that's pretty cool. We don't have to worry about the extra head since this one doesn't have an extra head. So this is the alternate head.
Yeah, it's another Johnny Blaze head, but it's him getting his head burnt.
Yeah, it's him transforming.
Yeah.
So that goes with the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. Okay. So we'll check out the different hands. So he does already have grabbing hands, but we can put his whip in his hand.
And if you notice, there's actually a little other handle right there, so you can make it hold him.
Yeah, you could have him hold both ends if you wanted to.
Yeah, like he's kind of burning that side, and he's gonna burn that side.
Yeah.
Like he's a tough guy.
Or you can have him like whipping it through the air. So that's pretty cool. Let's change the hands real quick. So with all of these figures, the interchangeable hands, I always say kind of twist it a little bit, and as you're twisting, kind of pull gently, because what happens is you're heating up that joint, and it makes it a little easier because these little tiny bitty tabs sometimes will break off in the wrist of the figure, and then you'll just be out of luck there. When you go to put the other one in, you kind of push it, but kind of twist it too. Just very gently push it, and it'll just pop right back in. So we'll give that one, and then we'll put this one in.
So you don't break them.
That's right, we don't want to break them. So we do have a fist, and we do have the kind of grasping hand. So that's pretty cool. And I just noticed, I know this is going to be really hard to see. Let me try to adjust the lighting. If you can see his eye sockets, he's got kind of a spiral design in them. I know that one. So that's pretty cool. He's got the little design in his eye socket.
It's from that stare he has.
Yeah, the pennant stare.
Yeah, pennant stare.
So there we go. So let's go ahead and swap the hands back so we can try them on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like maybe the extra hands weren't really necessary, but I do like that they included them.
Yeah, because you can make them punch, which would look cooler.
Yeah. So let's get our little fire to hold it up. So.
And then the other wheel right there.
Yeah. And we'll put his feet kind of there. We'll kind of lean a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab the handlebars. So the brake is actually it's only connected at the top, so you can kind of put his fingers behind the brake on the handlebars. Set it over here. Just kind of finagle it in there. Let's see. Might be a little trickier to get his hands on the handlebars, but we can finagle it. Okay, I had to kind of finagle it off screen, but his hands are on the handlebars. They're kind of at the end though, but it will take some finagling to get his hands on the handlebars in a position you want it in. But here is Ghost Rider on his motorcycle. So that's pretty cool. Of course, you can have your flames, on the wheels. You can have a piece here, and then have it like that, so that he's like, popping a wheelie. So that's pretty cool. And you can have one hand on the handlebar and one hand with this chain. Something like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So let's try Johnny Blaze on the motorcycle. I really wish we had gotten a Johnny Blaze motorcycle. His is more of a traditional motorcycle than kind of this one. But let's see what he looks like, because his legs are a little more bowed. So it's actually like he's almost made to go on a motorcycle.
And since we're doing this because we watched the Ghost Rider movies 1 and 2.
Yeah, me and Retro Geek Son have finished watching the Ghost Rider movies, kind of in preparation for this video. So what did you think about the movies, bud?
I mean, they were a little violent, but other than that, very fun.
Well, they weren't too bad. There was a few scenes. So, wasn't too bad.
And 2 kind of changed because in 2, it's not really like 1, because instead of it being that other guy, it was one guy, and he kept transforming, and he hated it when he was supposed to transform because he had to beat up bad people. So I think it was bad that he stopped transforming.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have kept.
What did you think about the cowboy Ghost Rider?
I mean, that's kind of cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Johnny Blaze on the motorcycle. He sits a little bit better.
Yeah.
Than the Danny Ketch one does. So I'm kind of upset we didn't get a motorcycle, because having both of these next to each other with their motorcycles, that would look awesome, don't you think?
Yeah, kind of like them racing each other.
Yeah. So.
And that would have been good.
It's pretty cool. So.
Like them trying to fight each other.
So what do you think?
Yeah.
Is it a good figure?
Yeah.
Is it a good figure for $50?
I mean, $50 is a little much, but hey, it's a motorcycle.
You get a motorcycle and an action figure.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Hasbro, if you're listening, let's get Johnny a motorcycle. Let's get him a motorcycle so they can race.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to do some still photos here at the end of the video, so definitely stay tuned for those. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like my content, subscribe, thumbs up, drop a comment if you want to. Also, I want to thank my special guest co-star, a Retro Geek Son. Any words of wisdoms, mister?
I might say my name the next time I do a video with my dad. My real name.
Maybe. We'll see. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will catch you again next time.